Hey everyone, I just wanted to try and sit down and check in a little bit more mindfully than I have in my last couple videos. Right now, little man is playing in here, so we will see what the time and space allows for. But I wanted to jump in and share about, I guess right now, I'm documenting my 75 hard challenge journey. In the sense that it's kind of random that I decided to do it, because I just had this like burst of like mojo where I'm like, okay, let's do it, because baby's coming soon, and if I don't do it now, it's gonna be really hard to do right when, you know, I'm out of the hospital with having a newborn plus having Gabe. And this is a challenge. I actually saw one of my good friends go do, gosh, I want to say it's been about 2 years since she's done it, and I believe she's done it more than once, but it has transformed her life in really amazing ways. And I'm talking about, to begin with, was already an amazing badass and just human, friend, businesswoman, all these things. And I think it just helped her level up with putting herself first on top of, you know, putting the grind and work and all of those things in front. So it's just been wonderful and amazing to see. So for my workouts, I initially was like, okay, I'm definitely want to do an outdoor walk. That's great for my family as well as for myself, for my mental health, but for all of us to get out and, you know, get sunshine in, even though it's like midwinter right now. But getting that circadian rhythm going and all of that. But it has been, interestingly enough, a lot of times I'm like cramming it in right at the end of the day. So I am trying to do more earlier in the day, but it does seem like around 4 o'clock is like such a great time for me to get that second workout in. And initially my first workout idea was to do prenatal yoga, to do stretching, to kind of do all those things that kind of will help prepare me for birth. It also, the very first workout was extremely humbling, and learning that, you know, just like my wrists, that was like the thing when Gabriel was first born. I had a wrist injury on this side. They call it mommy wrist, I guess. Yeah, I got that with you, sir. But my other wrist this time around is hurting, but your tendons actually, you know, loosen up all over your whole body. It's not just any area, it's just straight across your whole body. A lot of things happen right now. Lots of modifications, but even, you know, within that first week, even within days, I could already see, you know, certain things coming back that I, you know, couldn't do day 1, day 2, day 3. So it has been pretty, you know, inspiring, uplifting to just kind of keep pushing myself to do the best that I can with each day. And every day is just, you know, a new day, take it as it comes. I'm doing no sodas, kind of along with the nutrition part of it. I'm doing meals at home, not eating out, which has been really fun because I love cooking, and that was kind of like a thing that has been on the back burner for me for a while now. And so I've gotten to do more of that, and just for me, just being like, okay, this is what I'm doing. It's just, for me, my mindset and my mentality, it's a lot easier to make that decision and go with it and stick with it than to be wishy-washy and unsure. But just being creative and experimenting, it's been a lot of it's been a fun outlet. And but yeah, water's hard just because my bladder gets full fast. So I've had some embarrassing moments with trying to work out and needing to run off, but you know, do what you got to do, and it's all right. My goal is to get 100 grams of protein a day, and for me initially that was really hard, and trying to find little ways to kind of get it in there. you know, because sometimes I can be a little bit pickier when I'm carrying or pregnant or, you know, whatnot. So, but I have found a protein powder that I enjoy right now. Yeah. Yep. And I made some protein pancakes the other day that used that. It's like a chocolate flavor. So made chocolate pancakes, and those were a big hit for everyone at the house. And then reading is a part of it, and I think that part was really enticing for me. Initially, I think I thought it was reading 10 minutes a day, and then there was a lot of different info out there, but it sounds like reading 10 pages is the most consistent information I've found. I am super grateful that I've had time to be able to do that. That's maybe one of my favorite parts, but I just kind of wanted to share the books that I have with me right now. So this one is called Care Package by Sylvester McNutt III, but he is like a poet, an author, motivational speaker, just a really inspiring person that I have come across a few years ago now, and I've taken like one of his courses on boundaries way back when, and this is actually the only book that I at this point have purchased so far, and I attempted to read it, and I mean, I went through it pretty quickly, but I'd never fully read it, and it just happened to be like on my tabletop, like literally when I decided to start this, and I was like, well, you know, that's a good one to start with, kind of get me in the right headspace. But then I took Gabe to the library and found a couple books that I wanted to read as well. So this one I found, it's a nature book, but it's Henry David Thoreau, Wild Fruits, and it is his last manuscript that they found after he had died. So I'm interested in diving into that one next, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to finish all of these within this time frame, but I am almost done with Care Package. It's been flowing pretty quickly for me, which is great. But this one I snagged. It's 7 Steps to Raising a Bilingual Child, and I am interested in that one. I think a lot of books I've been reading have been like brain development, things like that, which this is probably my number one book I read last year that I'm almost done with, and I'm gonna probably read at the tail end of this challenge if I finish the library books first. But this one I own, so I'm not in a rush. But this one's Brain Rules for Babies. This one is amazing. I love it. I love the perspective. The author is John Medina, but I got that one from a previous boss of mine at the job I worked at before having Gabe. But previous lifetime, maybe still my future lifetime, but I had a huge passion for social work, mental health, counseling. Towards the end of my time working there, I started feeling more passionate about nursing and psych nursing specifically. But now I think just, in general, as a new mom and just all the things I'm learning, it's just, everyone's where they're at, meeting them where they're at. And that was a big thing we did at my work. But I think it's like now much more personal, meeting myself, meeting my family, meeting my kiddo, even meeting my pets, because they're all a little wild at different times. And there's things I notice more now that I'm not in the same kind of work grind rush. Like I'm always like at work because I'm a mama, so I'm 24/7. That's just kind of how it works, right? But my perspective is different, and I grabbed it just in case I wanted to share. But it's Stress Ease Focus, but it's ginseng and wild apple mint, and I haven't actually had apple mint before, but I adore it. It is subtle and delicious. I don't need to add anything to it or anything like that, but could be placebo, I don't know, but it makes me feel good. And Yeah, I think he hears the excitement in my voice. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, that's a big smile. Yeah, okay, that didn't go too bad. I was afraid he was gonna be hooting and hollering the whole time because he wasn't feeling good earlier, but I am glad he is feeling much better now. Hopefully there is information in here that is useful and helpful. But I mean, I just kind of in this space because I want to, you know, share and connect and create, and I'm hoping to, you know, kind of make a little community here and meet others and that kind of thing. So if that's your thing, if you, you know, want to chat, feel free to leave a message and we'll go from there. But just want to wish you well wherever you're at, and hope you stay tuned to kind of see what happens with this journey, and see if how it turns out. But all right, thank you so much for taking the time. All right, bye, have a good one.